When you do these to a narcissist, they'll disappear for good from your life. A narcissist's main purpose is to always feel good about themselves, regardless of the circumstances. It's all about them and no one else's. You're barely even noticed by a narcissist. They have no interest in the lives of others, unless it directly affects them. That means giving a damn about your life, and whether you succeed or not. The only reason he wants you to fail is that it makes him feel good. It's all about how he views himself. The ultimate goal of a narcissist doesn't include you. How to make them happy and satisfied is far more important than what you have accomplished or failed at. Whether good or bad things happen to you doesn't matter to them. They aren't thinking about you. You are not involved in any of this in any way. Here is a list of things you can do to make narcissists crazy. A word of warning though, only people who are sure they won't get hurt should read what comes next. This advice is for you if you have to deal with a toxic narcissist who is a pain in the neck. Before you talk to the narcissist, make sure you feel very safe and sure of yourself. These methods work best for toxic narcissists who are manipulative but not likely to get violent. I don't think you should use these methods on the most dangerous and violent narcissists who are at the extreme end of the spectrum. You shouldn't even try to talk to them. If you or someone else you know is in danger of being hurt by a violent person, please be careful. Let's get started now that we're all on the same page. So here are some things you can do to drive a narcissist crazy. First on the list is being honest in a radical way. One of the few things that can really make a destructive narcissist go crazy is the truth. There's no sugarcoating the truth. It's just the way things are. Or, to put it another way, too honest. Trust me, I grew up in a place where these kinds of people were common. Some of them are people I've dated, and others are people I've worked with. When I think back, I think what bothered them the most was that I always said what I thought and called things what they were. No one else was allowed to stand up or speak out when it came to a narcissist. They didn't mind, but you didn't. Then here's something interesting. The truth, which has a frequency, is 1,000 times more powerful than any lie could ever be. In other words, the truth always comes out on top. At the end of the day, you can count on it happening. And destructive narcissists find those of us who are open and honest at work to be very disturbing and upsetting. Even when we don't talk, they feel very uncomfortable around us. They can't quite figure out what it is, but something about us makes them very uncomfortable. Because of this, our profession has reached a new level of clarity. They can feel that frequency, and when they think about it, they can't stay calm. After all, it could make all of their lies come out in the open. So don't be afraid to be open and honest with yourself. Narcissists are not used to being this honest because they are so used to lying and tricking other people. Narcissists don't have a strong sense of who they are, so they have to use other people to make themselves feel better. Once you stop telling them what they want to hear and start telling them the cold, hard truth, things that no one else has had the guts or courage to say to them all this time, they will probably leave. Even more so, when they've put themselves in a tight spot, there's really nowhere left for them to stay. If you still can't imagine how powerful the truth can be, I'll tell you this: the truth is always good enough. This is something you should always remember. Second, don't care about them. If you don't care about a destructive narcissist, they will go crazy. Narcissists think they have the right to treat others badly even if they haven't done anything to deserve it. When the cards are turned around, though, their lives are often thrown into chaos. They have no idea what to think about it. This is a typical case of having two different rules for different people. This person can act like people are absolute ooze, but when they see that you don't care about their presence or whatever they think they have to offer, it drives them crazy. Here's the next place I'm going to go. The next step will be getting turned down, which will make them sink to the bottom of the ocean. Third, being seen. Any narcissist will hate being seen. The best part is that it's not hard to do that at all. All you have to do is show them to other people. You could easily show how poisonous their talk is, for example. Use a simple word or phrase like "it's none of my business" or "it seems to be a private matter." You might not want to tell anyone. After that, no more words. By doing that, you've shown how shady they are. At this point, there's nothing else to say. You could also tell them when they are being passive-aggressive or show how they are obviously wrong or making things up. As an example, "Did you give me a sneer? Interesting. That makes me happy." And then there were no more words. No matter what they say or do, keep your cool. You could also stay out of sight while the narcissist keeps showing who they really are. You can also ask them a direct question in front of other people that they can't really answer without exposing them or making them feel bad. Last but not least, let them know that you're watching them. If you want them to be bored, don't tell them anything. Just show them the most important things are how you look and how you feel. If you do it right, it shows that you can see right through them. This will make them feel cold all over. When they realize you can see through them and know what's really going on behind their fake front, when they realize you know how weak, incompetent, and inferior they really are, it will hit them hard. And that's enough to drive a narcissist crazy on its own. Narcissists hate when they can't control something, and they hate it even more when someone knows their card. All I have to say for today is that, thank you for coming today, and I hope you learned something from this video. If you've ever been in a relationship with a narcissist, please tell us about it in the section below. Consider subscribing to our channel and clicking the bell icon below the video if you want to see more videos from us. Thank you.